It's been a long time since I talked about GameStop. And it's very surprising to me because a lot of things happen at GameStop. And to be honest, I feel like I finally forgot about my ex that tried to ruin my life for 11 years. I think it's time to revisit and see what's going on because it looks like a lot of stores are going to be closing soon. From a statement from the CEO Ryan Cohen, looks like things are about to get a little bit strange. Now, obviously, this doesn't affect the stock price because the stock price just continues to be either up or down or left or right, much larger than it was a couple years ago, obviously. But Ryan Cohen made an interesting statement that we're going to look at today that kind of outlines what's going to happen with our beloved ex-girlfriend, GameStop. So let's take a gander at that and also take a gander at the atmosphere around the stores the last few months. And don't forget, make sure you like the video, subscribe, do all the things that help your boy be successful. Pick up a shirt. The link's in the description. Beautiful shirt. Helps me out a lot. I go in circles professionally and yeah, very slowly, but I do it. So first things first, check this garbage out right here. It says fired today. I was fired today after I reported my boss and one of my coworkers sleeping together. They fired me for saying I'd fight anyone who bought stuff out of the drawer because the boss kept letting this girl buy the shit I put in the drawer. Yeah. So pro tip, if you don't know this about GameStop, a lot of employees, they did it at my store. A lot of employees would put stuff in the drawer and they were like, this is my stuff. I own this before they bought it. Yeah, so that's what they're talking about. They stole out from under them, even though they haven't bought it yet. Had me go all the way to work and clock in for me to get a call from the DM 5 minutes later telling me I'm no longer with GameStop. They won't find a way to fire him sleeping with a coworker because they don't have anyone to come in to be the new manager. So they fired me. I was the problem, apparently, not them. They lied about me not seeing anything on camera either. I know they saw them going in the back and doing shit on camera because I saw it too. GameStop's weird. Busting my ass here for 8 months to be treated like shit and let go because I complained about being treated unfair. Only getting paid $11 an hour. My God, dude. We were all once a tight group of friends, and once they started smashing pissers, they started cutting my hours so they all their shifts together. They started scribbling my name out of the book and excluding me from all the stuff we used to do. It was very personal and just sucked. I'm actually I've seen stuff like this tons of times in GameStop stores. I was in 6 or 7 GameStops. I saw employees smashing pissers all the time. Now I didn't see it, like I didn't watch. That'd have been cool, but I didn't I didn't watch. Okay. I was just I knew it was happening. And we didn't have a camera in our system room or our bathroom. So that's where they go and bump uglies. You ain't going to bump uglies in front of the camera. That's suicide. So, yeah, a lot of people did it. And they usually didn't get terminated for it, depending on who was involved. So, yeah, that kind of thing happens a lot. Should they get terminated? Probably. To be fair, I don't really care about somebody being in a relationship with somebody. But if you're smashing pistols, bro, that's in the store. Come on now. Come on, have some decency. All right. Come on. This one says the employee added $2 extra to my game on top of the protection plan I didn't ask for. I can't believe it. Went to GameStop today with a friend who wanted to buy 2 games. One was 27, the other was 22. After some chit chat, he tells me of an upcoming sale and I should renew my membership, which doesn't make sense because the membership don't give you any money off anyway. I noticed on the keypad that the total was something in the $64 range. Then I started checking the list on the gamepad and he's got game, protection. I asked him, shouldn't this game be $27.99? He said, oh, yeah, well, it's only $2, but I can take it off if you want. If I want. He says, he said, yeah, I want that off. And also, what's these $3.99 charges? Said, oh, those are protection plans. You can take that off too. Yeah, I don't want those either. Okay, your total's $54. Now, I know GameStop has a history of sneaking charges on, which I've personally never encountered, but it's only $2 really threw me for a loop. Do they just add extra onto the games? Or is this dude making an honest mistake? I can tell you right away what happened. The game went up in price. The game went up $29.99. And the sell price or the previous price before a price change went up $2. And it had the old price on it. And he put it through the POS. And you can take that off in 2 seconds. It's a price it's like a forced price change in the POS. So that's whatever. That happens all the time. I would just change it. If I didn't notice it, and they said something, I'd change it. I don't care. As far as the 1-year warranties, yes, they add those on at most GameStops. The GameStop employees are ranked on their performance, discount cards, which don't give a discount anymore, used games versus new games, PRPs, GPGs, game protection plans, all those stuff they're ranked on because those warranties are pure profit. So it doesn't actually cost them to just give you another disc. So they are adding those on. And why? It's called the assumptive approach. A lot of companies use this phrase, assumptive approach. Assume the customer wants it and only take it off if they request that. It's a disgusting practice. And I would never, ever, when I was at GameStop, I absolutely told them not to. I would tell them to ask, do you prefer a used game? We have used copies of this for slightly cheaper. That's what I would say. Ask them. Hey, we have this great warranty. It protects everything. And then I would make them show a broken disc and say, it even covers this. But you don't add it on. But yeah, GameStop higher-ups would 100% tell their employees to add these on. It's called the assumptive approach. It happens all the time. It's a terrible company, but we've known this from the beginning. But that's nothing. That's nothing, son. Houston, we got a problem. It says, don't try to go to GameStop in the middle of a hurricane. I've heard people are trying to go to some of our closed locations today. Why would you be out in 80-mile-an-hour winds and floods to get a Funko Pop? Maybe if it was Taco Bell, I'd understand. When I was at GameStop, we'd have tornadoes in the parking lot with damn knives and shivs and freaking eye patches on, ready to suck your ass up. And not the good kind of suck, the bad kind of suck. We would have no power. And I'd call my district manager and be like, hey, man, I'm going to die. And he's like, nah, you'll be fine. Just do cash transactions, Cody. Cash transactions and write receipts with a pen. I'm not joking. GameStop be wild as hell. I'll never understand that. Never in my wildest dreams will I ever understand that. Well, that being said, here's the kicker. So Ryan Cohen, the current the chief executive officer at GameStop, made the statement that they are focused on creating a small network of stores and noted that the company's strong balance sheet provides it with a strategic advantage. I bet you can realize what that means. That means GameStop's plan is to close an ass ton of stores. Finally, the sweet release. Look, dude, I've said it for a long time. They had 6,600 stores 10 years ago. They're down to probably 2,500. I'm just shooting in the dark. I haven't looked it up. I only see the company existing with like 200 stores or 400, maybe, in the most metropolitan areas possible that get high numbers of profit. And it's about damn time. It's about damn time because no one cares about the employees. They haven't cared about the employees for 15 years. They used to pretend they cared really pretty good. They don't even pretend now. They'll tell you to F off. They'll tell your mom to F off. They don't really give a damn. That's what it looks like is going on. It looks like they're about to chop them stores in half. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Less GameStops. Every time I walk by one, I have that PTSD feeling. Conference call. Whew. I tell you what, to get the hell on it, doggone it. Those damn GameStop. I'm tired of them. I'm over it. I'm over it.